with the help of pod definition file, that is the manually. So now let's see some of the questions on the pod, how what are the questions that interviewer will ask, and I will help you with that in the pod section. So how many pods exist in the system, that you need to check. So for that you need to use kubectl get pods command. So you will see the list of pods exist in the system. Now there is no pods exist in the system, so we will create one pod using the kubectl command. Kubectl run nginx image is equal to nginx. So earlier we have seen that how to create the pod with the help of deployment configuration, that is directly running using the kubectl command. And also we have seen that pod manual pod definition file, and we will see this for interview purpose only. If any doubts you can comment it, will answer on answer that one. Don't hesitate to ask any questions if you have any doubts. I'm telling you this clearly. So day to day, every day I'm posting this for new Kubernetes learners, which is from beginner to advanced level. So there is no knowledge required, only the thing is you need to know the simple YAML file syntaxes and other basic concept of Kubernetes. That's it. Okay, let's run with creating the image with the nginx. So the nginx pod is created. Now we will hit the same command which we used earlier, that is kubectl run now get pods. See, nginx pod is running, that was created just now 11 seconds ago. So what is the default namespace? Default namespace in the sense we can see will kubectl get ns in the sense namespace. We will see the list of namespaces available. Under that, what are the default one? So default namespace is available: node release one, public one, system one. Default one is this one. And what are all the elements or components available in the default namespace? We'll see that as well. This is also one interview question. Kubectl get pods. In the default namespace, what are the pods available? Pods -n kube-system. This is the namespace of kube-system namespace. We will see the list of master node components: minikube, API server, controller manager, and scheduler. These four are available in the master node, that is the kube-system namespace. And we'll see one of the question which was raised: what are the nodes the pods placed on? For that, nodes in the sense which node the pods are placed, that you need to check. For that you can use kubectl get pods -bo wide in the sense it will give you the details about the which node the pod can placed. See, so since it was installed locally, that is a minikube node, the pod is running in the nginx image. How many containers are part of nginx? We can see this kubectl describe command. It will give you the details about in details about the pod, along with the timestamp, nodes, which node is placed on, created timestamp, along with the events, and so on. So kubectl describe pod nginx. See a list of information. You can see this name, namespace, priority, service account, containers, conditions, volumes, events, everything you can see when you describe this nginx command. So what is the question here? What containers in pod? How many containers in nginx pod we can see, right? How many containers are part of nginx? So nginx image is this one. Only one container is there, that is docker pullable. So no other things, only one container is available, that is docker. This is the container, only one container is available. Okay, clear this one. Okay, no problem, you can get it. What images are used also you can find it here. What images, this is the containers, in the sense image is nginx. You can see that image also, and even state, you can see the started state. Okay, and one more column which represents when you hit this, what is the ready column represents when you use kubectl get pods. Kubectl get pods. So here ready column represents the currently running and total number of containers are part of that image. Total and running. Okay, and how to delete the pod, I think we already discussed this one. Kubectl delete pod nginx, so the pod will get deleted. Now you will see this, how many pods are available. Kubectl get pods, see no resources available, that was deleted with the help of delete command. Now we can see one more image. Will suppose if you want to create any other container using the any image, we can say create a pod, redis pod, and image name is redis123. I can say create kubectl run, image name is redis, and pod name is redis, image name is redis123. So we are passing this image name is 123 and name is pod name is redis. Let's see it will create or not. So pod is created. Now you can check get pods, either it is running or not. See, it is not running. Container status is container creating. We are still waiting for that. Again you can hit error image pull. Again will wait, and you can hit image pull back off. That means image was not there in the Docker hub. When you describe this, you will see the error message. Based on that we will proceed further. Describe pod redis. So search for error message in the event section. Pulling image redis123. Okay, fail to pull the image redis123. You can see this, fail to pull the image daemon, pull access denied for redis123, repository does not exist or may require the Docker login. When it will throw the error, the redis123 image was not available in the Docker hub in the public repository. That's why image pull back off it is showing. For that you need to edit. Pod is created, but image was not there. That's why it is not running. Kubectl get pods. See, pod is created, but the image is not, container is not running. Container not running in the sense you are not going to do any operations on that. For that you need to edit that command. Kubectl edit the image with the help of kubectl edit pod redis. I am giving the pod name, okay, not the image name. When you hit, you will see here where is that pod is available. Image, see here you can see this image redis123. Now we will change this one to redis. Now redis is available in the Docker hub. It will be, see, pod redis edited. Now you can see get pods, whether it is container is created or not. See, redis is running. These are the interview questions probably the interviewer might ask, and we will summarize this interview questions. First thing, how many pods exist in the system? We have seen that. Next, create a pod using the nginx image. I hope this one. Create a pod using nginx image. Next, what is the default namespace? Default namespace. Next, which nodes are the pods placed on? You can check this one also. Which nodes are the pods placed on? Sorry, I'm not getting anything. Okay, how many containers are part of nginx image? Many containers are part of nginx pod. And so what does ready column represents when you hit? Okay, keep in mind this how to delete the pod. I think this one we already discussed all these questions, and you have to go through this one. That's it. And finally, create a pod with the name Redis, and the image name is Redis 123. Not here. Resolve the error message. Resolve the error and create the pod. So what you do is you can go through this all the questions. The interviewer will ask most of the questions from this only, nothing else from other than this, and you can daily practice on this. Not only parts, will continue remaining classes as well. Replica set controllers, replication controllers, config maps, secrets, and except, and so on. We will discuss further, and right now this is the questions what we covered in the pods. Thank you.